you consider a naked man in socks? Maybe Angus Deaton.
Soon every program will be back, demon seed vampire. I think that's cut, isn't it?
Now, Newsnight on BBC Two with Kirsty Walk.
The verdict was negligence by the pilots. But 6 years after the Chinook crash, a new report says the MOD got it wrong. Good evening. Exclusively on Newsnight, the first report from the professional aviation community says the crash that killed 29 on the Mull of Kintyre was not pilot error. The Defence Secretary who delivered that verdict retracts it on this programme.
When in the light of experience subsequently, that decision turns out to have been on pretty shaky ground, then one should be strong enough to say, well, it shouldn't be allowed to stand.
Also, 1 year after the political landscape of Scotland and Wales was revolutionised, is there now a new promiscuous politics where people vote for different parties in different places? And the man who brought us as the Angel of the North tells us that the temporary Churchill makeover is just what public statues need. The crash of an RAF helicopter in Scotland 6 years ago, in which 25 top intelligence chiefs died, along with 4 aircrew, has been a source of intense controversy. The verdict from the Ministry of Defence was that the crash was down to gross negligence by the pilots. A campaign to have that verdict overturned has been led by the 5 pilots' families, who've claimed that mechanical failures might also have caused the tragedy. Now, for the first time, aviation professionals have independently assessed the evidence. The magazine Computer Weekly, which has followed the story closely, has passed their report to Newsnight. Mark Urban reports.
The Chinook accident has long caused bitter argument within the RAF. It killed 25 top intelligence officers, as well as costing the lives of 4 Special Forces crew. Now the country's leading civilian authority on air matters is set to join the fray. A new report obtained by Newsnight will add more pressure to the government to overturn the verdict that the pilots were guilty of gross negligence.
The Chinook accident was a very serious one. A lot of people lost their lives. Quite naturally, there was a desire to find the cause, to find who was responsible and draw a line under it. And that has perhaps influenced some of the decisions that have been taken. So I think, inevitably in tragedies of this kind, people are anxious to find a judgment, but when in the light of experience subsequent